Hello, I am Pam, and this is my channel, Made by Pam. How is everybody doing today? Hi, Marty. I'm so glad you're here. I also noticed that Vanessa was going live, and I'm like, dang it. So I'm going to go ahead and click hello here. So I'm doing my diamond dot painting. I was actually, silly me, I have never done this before. So I was watching a video really quick, like the reason behind the red wax that they have in this thing. And so I just kind of wanted to find out. Turn this way down so it doesn't blast. Switch that up so I get no disruptions. And then I like to be able to read my comments off on my phone. All right. So this is the first time I've ever done this. I'll go ahead and show you what I've done. So I have like mounted it to a board. And I know a lot of people don't do this. They don't mount theirs to boards, I guess. Yeah, I'm here. Took me a minute. So I have it mounted, and I guess the reason why they have the plastic on the top is because this is like sticky stuff on the other side. And so you want to keep it covered as much as you can until you get to the point that you need to be to, I guess. I don't know. I've never done a diamond dot painting before. I get my frog mounted. You want to see my frog? I can grab it really quick because I left it down here. Because I'm also going to show my frog one on my video tomorrow. Let me grab it. So this is my frog that I finished. And so I have it all mounted to a board. Now what I did is I bought a used canvas from Desert Industries because that's where I went first. And I bought a canvas one. It had a small tear in it. And this like cost me $4 for the board with the canvas on it. And so, hi Artsy. And so I just put some masking tape there just to kind of close off that. And then I kind of stretched this as best as I could on here. I noticed right here I didn't have it quite good enough. But I think it's pretty good. And I just left. Yeah, Artsy's name is Kelly. I know it gets confusing sometimes, right, Marty? So this, I just left the old canvas on and I just put the frog right over top of the old canvas. I figured that way it's got a little bit of extra protection. But yeah, I have that all mounted. Hi, Dixie. I was just showing my finished frog that I got mounted on my board. Thank you. Hi, Jane. All right. Yeah, it is less confusing just to keep it with the old stuff. So I have my board here. I have my tools. I have my little tray, my little like pickup tool thing, my little thing of wax, I guess, and then little tweezers if I need them. So I guess what I'll do is work from section to section. I'm not exactly sure how to fully do this because this is brand new to me. I have never done a diamond dot painting before. So it is like something totally new. that I'm trying because I can. I'm so glad you guys have all joined me today. So it comes with, I guess, 13 different colors. And I thought I was like, maybe I'll start with one color. And then I'm like, no, because I need to start with this. I need to like do section by section. So I think I'm going to try to do like small sections. And we're going to see how much we can get done. Like maybe I'll do like this section up here so that I'm not like uncovering the whole thing for it to dry out, because I don't want it to dry out. You've done a lot of them? Oh, that's good. Like a dozen. That means you can like show me what I'm doing. Well, you can direct me on what I'm doing, Jane. Hi, Kathy. I don't know if I have something in my teeth or not. And so I just kind of want. Oh, I thought I turned that down. Silly me. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pull you down so you can see what I'm doing. And of course, this is going to look upside down. I guess I can do it this way. But if I do it this way, then you guys can see as I do it there, because I use my, and I know I'm going to get a glare on that, because I use my computer. I use my computer to do my videos. Like I've tried to use my phone, and my phone, I don't like how it minimizes the screen, and then it's hard just to get it just right to where you have it where you want it. I guess I can move this forward a little bit so it's a better view. And that's the joy about the computer. I'm just going to separate all these to begin with. And I know, like, and I did read a little bit about these kits that they do end up sending more of beads than you actually need. So I'm hoping that's the case, but if not, we'll see. So if I'm doing these sections up here, I'm going to need like the 13. I guess I'm probably going to need them all. So let's go ahead and start with the 13s up here in this section. And I guess what most people do is just dump it out in the little tray. I just didn't want to have to open up the bag all the way, but I'm going to have to. Hi, Sherry. I am so glad you're here. This is like something totally new that I am trying out. Just like the paint by number was something totally new. You know, it's good to try new things, I think. I hear that you peel this back. Well, I watched a small, like, little video. And if I'm doing this wrong, Jane, let me know. So I guess you're supposed to put, like, the little wax in there. And then you're supposed to pick it up like that so that it's like an adhesive. And this was the, gotta remember which one it was the number 13. So I guess this one would be considered a half drill, like paper painting, because it has the some of the background done, so I'm not doing like a whole diamond dot, like a whole page thing. It's just like a partial. It seems like I keep like getting it off center there. Hi, Trey. So glad you could be here today. Sorry, Trey. It skipped right past me. Yeah, partial. I don't know if I picked one up or not. I probably lost it somewhere along the way. And I have my heater going. So hopefully it's not too loud. Pick up place, stop, stretch. Yeah. So hopefully my heater isn't too loud. It's just not wanting to go. Oh, because it didn't even pick up the wax. Silly me. What I'm gonna do. You can't hear it. What? You can't hear what? Oh, you can't hear my heater. Okay. I can hear it. So I'm just going to like go like this. And then I've got, so hopefully that doesn't like dry things out too much. Because I don't know how long this is going to take me to get this done, you know. Because I've never done one of these before. I thought it was kind of neat though that I got this kind of as a collab thing with New Craft Day. Because they reached out to me and offered me something. Hi, Linda. All right. Well, enjoy taking out your mama. Oh, you're embroidering a towel? Okay. Well, that's good, Granny. I'm glad you got up out of bed and started something. I actually ate something before I came down here. I decided, well, and then I actually did my dishes. Surprise, surprise. Well, I did dishes yesterday, but my 13-year-old, so weird saying that because he just had a birthday, he likes to take cereal and eat it in his bedroom, and then he stacks up the bowls, and so he ends up having like a dozen bowls in his bedroom. Well, not a dozen, like maybe 6. I don't know how many bowls it was. It was quite a few bowls that he had sitting in his bedroom that I reminded him yesterday. I'm like, okay, I need all of your bowls, all of your dishes out of your room. He brings up this big giant stack, and I'm like, oh, that looks like half the kitchen. He's like, no. You'd probably say that if I only had one dish in my room. I'm like, no. I'll say that every time you bring up a big stack like that. Because we do joke with them. Hi, Angie. So glad you could join us today. I know Vanessa is also on, and I feel bad for not watching her. But I had planned to do this, you know. Oh, there's one of my other beads I lost earlier. I found my missing bead. Oh yeah, I bet, Trey. All right. Seeing if I can see any other number 13s like right in this vicinity, because I kind of keep it up to this upper area. I probably moved this down too far. So I want to keep it up right in this upper area as I go, so that I'm not exposing the whole thing. Yeah, so this like here, it's like got adhesive on it, I guess. And so that the gems are going to stick. So I want to make sure that when I'm doing this, I'm not exposing the whole thing. And then the red wax is so that it's a sticky wax, and it adheres to the I think before I do this, I should start with the 5s because they're small and in the center, and then work my way out. So I'm going to open up the number 5. And dump a handful in there. I'm not going to dump them all because then that would be a little redundant. We'll just dump a handful in there, and I will start with the number 5s. If I can even get it placed in the right spot. Jeez. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one came from China. It says made in China, so. At least I don't have to stick glue on the gems itself to stick it on here. Although that wouldn't be too bad. At least I'm not having to pick it up by my fingers and stick it on there. Or with the little tweezers and stick it on there. So is there like a certain kind of glue that you would use on the other side of this gem, Jane, to get it to stick on something? Like if you want to do like a freestyle, like not one that's like already planned out for you, but if you wanted to do like a freestyle diamond dot painting type thing, but without the actual painting to follow with the numbers. Do you know? Hi, Chris. Hi, squirrels. How are you? Yeah. It is kind of scary dropping them all. That's why I keep the excess in the bag. And I have my table that I can set everything on because I wouldn't want to lose any of it. And hopefully you guys are seeing this okay, because I want to make sure it's a good visual experience for you too. Oh yeah. That'd be kind of cool. Because I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a bunch of these extra little gems left. That's what I've heard on some of the other videos I've watched. Now, I haven't like actually watched a diamond dot being done. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good, Trey. Glad you can make it to Walgreens to pick up your hygiene supplies. My son's always asking me to take him to Walmart. And most of the time, I tell him no. Basically because Walmart is a chore to have to take all the kids to. Scan along here and make sure I get all the ones towards the bottom here. But yeah, I decided to like frame my canvas before I got started because I wanted to make sure that it was going to stay flat and be how it needed to be. So kind of what I did, because this canvas, like you can see like here, well, I guess you really can't see, but like right along here, the canvas only went to right there. And I just mounted it on top of an old canvas. Like the old canvas, it says beautiful. And so I just mounted it on top of the other canvas that was on here. Like, so it's an extra backer. I thought it was a great idea. I was originally going to try to take them all off and then mount the canvas on there. And I'm like, no, I'm going to use it as an extra security there. Because having it there, then I've already got this canvas stretched out on it. And I can use that canvas. So what I did is I kind of took, because this canvas, it doesn't have a lot on the edge to hook up onto, so I probably could have gone with like a flat board and then stretched it out on there and then over the edges, but that wasn't the case with this one that I picked. And so I used my double-sided craft tape, like the kind that you get from, I am doing good, like I have this craft tape that these rolls, I think you get like 2 in a package from, no, maybe it's 3 in a package now, either 2 or 3 in a package at the dollar store. And I get those and I use that double-sided tape because I will only use that on crafts and stuff. I won't use it for my sewing because I have tried to use it for my sewing and getting a needle through that. Oh my goodness, it gums up the needle so bad. So I don't use it for my like sewing projects. I only use it for my craft projects. But yeah. It's okay, Jane. Oh, does it flatten as I work it out? Well, I figured just having it on the board, it's also, then it will also be ready because I was going to frame it after anyways and put it on a canvas type thing like this. And so just doing it working on it made it so much better, because then I was working with the flat top piece too, and I didn't have to worry about like trying to get it to stick down. Like, so what I did is I like put the double-sided tape on each of the sections, and just every so little bit I put a strip of the tape and undid it and then pressed it down and stretched it, and then with the next one I would peel off the backing and press it down and stretch it and stuff. And so it was how it needed to be. Hopefully that makes sense, what I did. Because I wanted to have it mounted on a board anyway, so I might as well just have it pre-mounted before I start. Would have made things easier on my frog if I'd had that pre-mounted. Because when I was working on it, I would just set it aside because I wasn't gonna like fold it back up. There's no way to do, I was gonna do that. And if I'd had it like pre-mounted on a board, like on a canvas board before I started, I don't know, it might have made it easier to mount it. I have no idea. But it's all good. I'm happy with how it turned out. So I was there at the thrift store getting the board for the canvas. It's probably... You can't do anything like this, Angie? Really? I bet you would do good at this, Angie. Yeah, let's see if you have a channel. Hi, Shirls. Nope, Jane does not have a channel. Well, she has a channel, but she doesn't do videos. But yeah, squirrels. I am doing a diamond dot painting. So it's like a partial, because it has like the background colors, and then I'm just filling in like where the numbers are. So right now I'm filling in the number 5s on this top portion, because I'm not going to uncover the whole thing, because this is like a sticky, it has like the glue stuff, and I don't want the glue to dry out under from underneath the plastic before I get to it. So I'm keeping most of the plastic intact where it's at, and I just used a piece of tape here on the bottom here to hold it down. And Kathy's doing such a good job. Yeah, that would have been good, Charles, to get one that was a full picture that was going to make it up. Now, I do have another diamond painting, okay? I have like picked up, I think I might have 2 other ones that I have purchased, that I have picked up from the thrift stores. Like last year I picked up one, and I was going to use it as part of a Christmas present type thing for the like little white elephant gift exchange thing that my family does. And then I totally forgot about it and never took it. You know, when I was at the thrift store, I thought about getting more boards to put like the diamond dot paintings on and stuff. But I figure I can always go back and look later and see what I can find. But the Desert Industries here, they did have a couple. Most of them like this small board, it was $1.50. So it wasn't horrible. The large board for my frog was $4. I tried to get them to knock the price down because the picture had a rip in it, but they wouldn't do that. I was trying for a discount. But I got that one because it was the only one that was there that had the right size. Like, they had other boards, but they didn't have ones that were the right size. Now, because I went to the one, oh, is that the wrong link? Steffi. Yeah, you just shared Miss Gigi's link. Miss Gigi's here. Oh. Now you can just click up on their thing and click it and copy link. But I do it on I do like to do the, I think so. You're doing a good job, guys. Thank you, Kathy. I'm so glad you guys are here. I love having my friends join me. I'll just scan the page and make sure I don't skip any. But yeah, this is kind of fun. Yeah, I think I'll do this more. Like, I have those other diamond dot paintings that I have. You know, I could have gotten more of them from this other, like, place I went to. It's kind of like like, I guess it's more like an outlet store. Well, he buys, like, big pallets of, like, returned merchandise and stuff. Like, these big pallets of merchandise that he gets. And they're like Amazon returns and Target salvage return type things. Or sometimes Target goes through and they decide to clear their shelves of an outdated product or something. Or one that has a rip in the package or whatever. And they he buys these items, and then at his store he sells them. Like, on Fridays and Saturdays he does a sale, and each item is like $5 per item. Well, and he also has an online store, so you can purchase the things online and then you go in and pick it up from his store, so he doesn't ship it. But I haven't purchased anything from the online store. Oh, did Chris make it in here? I'm sorry I didn't see you, Chris, if you made it in here. Well, Chris from Sew Notes. I've got two Chris's in here. I've got Chris Kalu and I've got Chris from Sew Notes in here. And then Sherry is Granny's sewing room. So you guys know. Me and Granny, we did a collaboration a couple months ago where we made the Coda bag. And I guess it would have been her second bag that she made, the Coda bag. Well, the second Coda bag that she made. She makes fabulous handbags. They're all beautiful. And I had gotten some pink, like leather type vinyl stuff. And had shown it one day. And she's like, hey, let's do a collab and make a bag. So I'm like, yeah, that'll be great. So we did a collab and we each made a bag. Well, actually, I made like 4 bags. And then I don't even use them. They just sit there. Like one of them I used for a little bit, and then the little connector piece started to break. And so I was like, yep, I guess I need to reinforce. Well, I did 4. Because I have 2 of them right above me, and then I have 2 of them that I took off the strap connectors so I could reinforce them, and I never finished it. But I guess I'm going to do number 4 next, just because it's right around that eye in the middle. And I guess they're going to be like little like petal sunflower shapes. Thank you, Sherry. I think overall I prefer the like the ones that are just like all fabric is the kind of bags that I prefer. Now these ones are going to be a little more tricky because you kind of have to like make it point to where it needs to be. It's not like the round ones where you just pick them up and set them down. This one is just a little more tricky here. I know I'm being a little fussy, ain't I, with my placement. But I want to have it just right. You know, this is kind of fun. And I like being able to do it with my friends and show you guys what I'm doing. Oh, thank you so much, Kathy. I so enjoy you guys. You guys are the best. No, like I watched a little like teeny tiny tutorial before I got on because I really haven't like watched many of these things or seen it done or anything. I don't know much about it. So I wanted to know exactly how to use this little red wax stuff. Because I kind of knew that you would pick it up with this tool and stuff. But I wanted to make sure that you weren't supposed to take these little beads and stick them into the wax itself and then onto the painting. That would be silly, huh? Oh, I found a green bead. Like 2 times ago. Hi, Becky. How are you doing, neighbor? Well, she's kind of my neighbor, okay? She lives like 45 minutes away from me. And you know what? We haven't gotten together to visit or nothing. We need to remedy that sometime, Becky. Because you live so close. Like, I used to drive up to Logan at least once a year. And I guess sometimes it was either for Christmas or it was for Thanksgiving. Well, we drove up to Mendon. And that's right by Logan. I don't know if I have this off or not. I'm being a little fussy here. I'm sorry. But we used to drive up there because my sister lived up there. Oh, you're signing me stepping on your project? Oh, you've never seen this done on anyone's channel? Well, I'm glad I'm your first, Angie. Yeah, I used to make it up towards Logan a lot more, but since my sister passed away, there's not much need to go up there. And her oldest lives in Florida with her husband. They moved down there. I hope they're okay. I haven't talked to them in a while. They're probably coming out for Christmas, though. Because they do, her and her husband do try to come out for Christmas. For a little family Christmas party that we do. Now, Jane, I heard that with these, well, I saw like in like a little playlist thing that some people like seal these with like Mod Podge or whatever. Is that true? Are you supposed to take some kind of sealer and put on the top of this whole thing after you're done? Oh, that's cool, Gigi. You could answer my question too. Hi, Joni. I'm so glad you could be here. All my favorite friends. Well, all of you guys are my friends. My YouTube friends. Like, I told that to my son one time that I was talking to my friends, and he's like, what friends? I'm like, my YouTube friends. He's like, those aren't friends. I'm like, yes, they are. He's like, well, have you ever met them? I'm like, no, not in person, but they're still my friends. Like, I even tell that to my daughter. And I did tell her the other day that I was going to come on and do this. I don't think she remembers. Sometimes she'll watch my videos. Like, she has come on like one of my lives that I've done. Like, showed up as like a commenter. Yeah, there's so many here, isn't there, Joni? It's so nice. You guys are so awesome. I'm so glad you're all here. I hope that Vanessa has some